after that, you're out. After they go. Okay.
First off, I apologize. I didn't get here sooner. If I would have known y'all were here, I would have hustled down here, truly. And I'm always down here very quickly. So it's almost like if you're not in here, you might miss it. But I had some people I had to stop and talk to today. First off, John Dunn is one of my close friends. We see each other a lot on the road. People don't know this, but we played against each other in high school one game when he was at Malloy, and we played in the tournament down in South Carolina, the Beach Ball Classic. And we've been good friends since I've been in this league. And I think John is as good of a coach as there is. And this league has a lot of good coaches. But what he's able to do is incredible. He makes you stay up late at night trying to figure out ways to score against them. And I was very happy we were able to get to 73 today. I'm proud of my kids. We've had a lot. We got a big win, then a tough loss, and now we got another on the good side. Our kids have done a tremendous job of continuing to stick together, and a tremendous job of playing every single night. People keep calling me going, Kane, usually if a team's record looks like yours, the kids kind of stop playing. Well, that's not who we are. That's not who they are. I always say I have the best kids in the world in this program, and I truly mean it. And they have the right type of character, they're from the right families, and they do a good job of continuing to work, even though we're upside down with our record.
Coach, how do you keep the team, like you talked about, how do you keep the team together after with the record and after a lot of tough losses, especially the close ones lately?
Well, you know, we feel like we recruit the right guys. We recruit the right people from the right families. So they've dealt with loss before. Nobody wants to have a record of 9-17. We dropped a bunch early that we probably caused the losses to happen. But they are the right type of kids. If you have high character, you're never going to quit. All right? Everybody's heard everybody in the room, when you were a kid and you were competing or you were playing with your big brother or big sister, and you say, I quit. And they say, oh, we never quit in our family. And that's pretty much every family. So we have guys that are tough guys that believe in what we're trying to do. It hasn't always gone our way. Well, you don't get to cry over spilled milk. You got to keep moving forward. And that's what this group has done.
Defense stepped up big tonight again, like against Iona in the first half of Manhattan. What did you do lately to have the defense come up big?
I think guys are understanding that if our defense can carry us, we usually can score the ball enough to get wins. I'm looking at this right now, though, and that was us. All right, we had them at 40%. We'd like to have teams under 40, 38, and then from 3, we like to have them under 30, and they're at 18. So tonight, it really, really went well for us. And then for us to shoot 46% against John Dunn's team and 52 from 3, that has never happened since I've been the coach here. And we were able to just play the right way. I thought Ray controlled the pace of the game tonight. He only took a couple crazy ones, but sometimes you got to take crazy ones. I think when he got tired, he did a good job of letting me know so I could get him out and get him a quick rest, and then coming back. But what people got to remember is Ray's a freshman. Okay, even though he redshirted last year, this is his first time on the court this year, this season, and he's really worked hard to get to this point. And his best basketball is in front of him. We just got to keep him understanding that I'm the coach, and bad body language don't work. So tonight he was balling, so we didn't see that at all, and that's why he didn't get yelled at tonight.
Ray had a career high tonight. What did you feel today, both from the shooting aspect and leading the team as a point guard?
I think my teammates did a great job of hitting shots early on, which gave me opportunity to get going. It was me creating for myself, and then creating for my teammates, and then my teammates creating for them, and then for myself as well. So I think it was a great team job tonight, and I think they helped me get this.
Coach,
did everybody see Ray had 4 assists and 1 turnover tonight? Come on, everybody help me. Everybody. All right, see, I've been calling him Apple for apple turnover. I've been calling him Easy Bake Oven because he just put it in the oven and let somebody else take it. And what was the other one? Cherry turnover? So you can pick the way he's been turning it over. But tonight, we're going to call him Ray. What's up, Ray? All right. I like calling you Ray more instead of apple turnover, but
Yeah.
I really do. But you got to, Pierre was apple turnover today.
Coach, you closed out the first half on a 23-6 run. It looked like you switched to zone, and it really bugged St. Peter's. What do you think allowed you to be so effective when you moved to that zone?
Well, today, you know, when you're sitting around, and I knew Austin wasn't playing all week, and Austin's been a warrior for our team. We have a lot of kids, so you don't truly worry when a kid is out. It's next man up. But I knew he wasn't going to play, so you start thinking about your team and well, who's going to play. All right, George is coming off mono. Yesterday he practiced for about 10 minutes. He texts me all day to let me know, I'm ready, Coach, I'm ready. Well, all you got to do is put me out there. I'm like, bro, you haven't played for a month. You practiced for 20 minutes. I'm not putting you in the game yet. And so then you look down our bench and you say, who's played point guard before? Well, Ray has, and then Dan Pilari. All right, and Dan has been as good in practice as anybody here recently. Now his role is really different than just running the point. In practice, he's the guy that gets to shoot all the balls up. So he flies around the court and he just lets it go, and he seems to tear our defense up a lot. And I called him last night, and I just said, and I wanted him to know because sometimes kids, it might have shocked him. He's been sitting there every time I come down the bench, he's looking at me ready, and he hasn't had the opportunity. And tonight, I just wanted him to know, so when his name got called, he didn't, well, first I wanted to make sure he had his jersey underneath his deal, all right, because sometimes kids be like, oh, I'm playing, and then they don't wear the jersey. So I let him know, and I told him I'm ready for him to play, and I thought he would do a good job. I told him don't be nervous, just do what he does. And Dan's the only one in the program right now outside of Ray that was in the shorts tonight that could play point guard. You need someone that can settle you down and run your offense. So I was a little concerned, but I was going to play Dan, and I was going to play a lot of zone. See, and everybody's like, teams are playing your zone. Well, because they can't guard us, okay? That's why people play us zone. I'm kind of stubborn. I'm a man-to-man coach. Zone probably would have helped us a lot more this year, but I'm stubborn and I'm a man-to-man coach. I've only done it a few times this season where I stayed with it for a long time because in the long run, I believe you got to be able to get stops in man-to-man. But I will put it out there, and it was funny because at the start of the second half, I thought, I'm going to just go zone out there. And then John went zone too, and I'm like, wow, this is a fun game to watch. Two teams playing zone. Okay, cool. But our zone did a good job. The kids stepped up. Ray carried a heavy load tonight, and he controlled the pace. I like to go super fast, but I told Ray, go fast when you want to go fast, and if you can't, then just come at your pace. He needs a lot of credit tonight for how he controlled the pace of the game.
Just you mentioned them in your answer right now. Can you update the status of Austin, Micah, and George? Just how are they all doing? Where are they standing right now?
George is back now. We'll have him in practice tomorrow. I'll have him go a little more. Mustafa's back, but Mustafa's wind isn't ready either. I felt bad. I played him a little tonight. He didn't look like himself. He got a couple quick fouls. So then I wanted to rest him again. Hopefully he could get better. Austin has been our warrior all year. And in the Manhattan game, something happened to his shoulder. He's been playing through it, but he asked to come out the game. And that was the first time since he's been here where he asked to come out. So that kind of shook me a little bit. I probably left him out longer than I wanted to in Manhattan. But I know he's taking care of it. He's been meeting with the doctors and the trainers. And I told him there's no rush. There's no rush to get back. We have guys that can hold it down until he can deal with the pain. And Micah probably could have played tonight, but I want Micah as close to 100 for this stretch run as possible. He practiced yesterday. He'll be off today. He'll be back practicing tomorrow, practice Thursday. About 90% sure he won't play on Friday, but we're going to talk. Saturday, he'll probably have a little workout. Sunday, I haven't decided. But I'm leaning towards Sunday, just to get his legs underneath him. Then we'll have a day off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, when we play Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, light days for him. Get him a little time Thursday next week. Get him a little time against Fairfield, our last game, and then ramp up for the tournament. So Mike is very close. Austin, we're going to play light. The rest of the guys should be getting back in strong here soon.
Ray, you guys suffered, I think it was 5 close losses here at home before. I heard one of your teammates say they're still in this at the start of the second half when he inbounded the ball. I can't remember his name right now, but I do remember hearing that. How important was it for this team to, keep the pedal on the metal at the start of the second half and not let St. Peter's kind of climb back in this game?
That's all we preach in practice and stuff, because in practice we'll go through stretches where we'll be having high energy practices and then the energy just dies down. And then like Coach said, Dan will light us up. So we've seen it happen in games, and then it ends up where we can't come back from it. So guys from the bench keeping the energy up, and then it translates on the court. Everybody just has a high energy, and then we just perform the way we perform.
Else? Anybody from over here? Really? No, ask.
He took all my questions.
No, you got one. Pop one up. Anybody? Come on. I was radio, television, motion pictures at Carolina. So I had to do that. I had to do this, all that stuff. And that's what my degree is in. So anytime if I could ever help y'all or y'all want, not that my story's good, but if there's anything I can do to help you or you want to learn something, I will always help. All right? Anytime. And this is a big time field to be in. If I was going to school again, I'd do it again.
Yeah.
Except y'all be better at it than me, then I'll be trying to not hold the camera for you. I mean, shaking the camera while you're on camera, so then you don't look right, and then I might get a chip.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
So, Ray, since this is your first year playing,